now work on what's called MET, or muscle energy technique. This basically, some of you may have heard of PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. MET is basically a modern variation of this. But just to demonstrate it, we'll just go through the key steps. Reasons that we may use it is someone's, in this case, is prone lying on the stomach, and we're going to be targeting the quad muscles on the anterior part of the thigh. So this area is quite tight, and we want a stretching technique that will help to loosen these tight muscles. So the way that we do it, the steps is, we first of all going to get your client to bend their knee. So we're going to bend the knee until we get to a point of bind. Point of bind causes a bit of confusion in that terminology. It just means the slightest point of pull in the muscle that you're working on. So that's the point of bind, or the point of pull or tightness, first little bit that we feel in the muscle. There are a number of ways of doing it. Me personally, I find that it's quite a good way to do it is to stand behind your client's lower leg, hands just on their lower back, and now I'm in a comfortable position to put the whole of my weight behind this technique. So we've got the point of bind, and we're going to get the client to apply 25 to 30% of their full strength or pressure into my shoulder. So it's a little bit of guesswork working with your client, so it's just 30% of pressure for up to 10 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you just take a breath, and you'll notice your client actually loosens that whole area as they breathe in, and as they breathe out, it will move now naturally to the next position of pull or bind. And then we start again. We get the client to just push the 30% of the pressure, counting to 10 seconds, 7, 8, 9, 10, and as they take a breath in, you can naturally feel the tissue of the muscle relax. So that's the stretch reflex that's kicking in, allowing the muscle to move to a new position, and we just continue that until there's either no more gain in the flexibility or mobility of the joint, or that it gets a little bit tender, depending what you're working with. And that's muscle energy techniques.